that laptop that they're carrying has to be tightly secured. Encrypted hard drives, minimum. We prefer no data on auditors' laptops, but sometimes you're out in the middle of nowhere or you're inside a building in downtown cities and you have no internet access, so you kind of have to work locally. But if I've got data fully encrypted there, sometimes I'll go so far as actually using locking cables. Again, kind of a painful thing, and if somebody really wants to get a computer, they're going to take bolt cutters and steal it anyway. But beyond that, enabling security logon features in the Windows 10 world, like a Windows Hello where it does a facial login or a fingerprint ID or a multi-factor authentication with a fob or software, pretty much almost mandatory. Further, logouts, automatic logouts. They're a little annoying, but if you walk away to go deal with a client, your computer ought to have its screen locked up before you walk away. But if you forget, a short timeout, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes max, locks out so nobody can walk up and use that machine or see things that are going on it. So another issue in my mind is getting all the files that you're working on backed up. Nothing's worse than losing your work. So I recommend that auditors, if they're not working off of centralized storage, that they actually back up their local work at least at noon when they go to lunch and at the end of the day and get it up into the office so it can be signed off on. So notice lots of fussiness about that. Auditors don't carry scanners as much as they used to in the field. They often will ask clients to provide copies or scans of images and so forth. There's actually a little bit of risk on some of that handoff, so normally I want to use portals to transfer that. And an interesting innovation in technology in the last 3 years has been PBC automation, prepared by client list automation, where you can gather things from a checklist and approve and incorporate them automatically into the work papers. So we prefer to have much of that work done before you actually make the on-site visit from an audit perspective.
Like this InFocus interview? Subscribe and click the notification bell to be the first to see GSCPA content and news. And don't forget to follow GSCPA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.